Hi everybody, thanks for joining Create with Dee. Today I'm going to show you how to make this super easy Easter basket that doesn't take much materials at all and it goes together in a snap. Let's get started making this cute little easy Easter basket.
So for our easy basket, what we're going to use today is the Specialty Foil Designer Series paper. Now this is part of the Celebration 2018, the second release. And so this paper would be free with your qualifying order of $50 or more. And I'm going to be using this floral image here. It's got a gold foil accent, but really it reads copper as well. So that paper as well as the polka dot paper are what I'm using in our project today. So you might have noticed that I've gone ahead and added color to the Specialty Foil Designer Series paper, and I used the Stampin' Blends colors of the combo pack of the Rich Razzleberry, which in the combo pack you get a light and a dark, or you can purchase these separately. And the same thing with the Pool Party. It's a combo pack or it's a light and a dark. So that's what I used in order to color the paper right that you see here. So now let's talk some measurements. For the basket, what I'm using is copper foil sheet paper, and this is cut at 2 1/4 by 12. The Specialty Designer Series paper, and this is cut at 2 by 12. For the handle, copper sheet at 1 1/4 by 12. Specialty Designer Series paper at 1 by 12. And then we need 2 pieces of very vanilla cardstock, some scrap that you have. 2 pieces, both of those cut at 1 by 6 inches. Before we start assembling the basket part of it, I do want to go ahead and put the layers together. So I'm using multi-purpose glue. Now I've added some tear and tape to our pieces here. On the basket, this will be the basket component here, the outside of it. I added tear and tape to the inside on one side. And this is the handle. I added tear and tape to the short end on either side of the handles. And on what will be the kind of the inside of the basket support, tear and tape on both sides of the short ends on the very vanilla. So for the basket, all we're going to do is take the tear and tape off. And simply bring this around. And I'll overlap just about 1/4 inch, because that's the width of the tear and tape, so that we have this circle component that looks like that. Next, we're going to make our crisscrosses on the bottom. The crisscrosses with this cardstock is going to act as support for our cupcake holder, the liner on that. Alrighty, so if there is a direction to your paper, you just want to make sure that you have it facing upright. And then with the sticky side of the tear and tape, I'm going to go up just about 1 inch on the inside of that and bring this up too. Now what I found is to go ahead and lay this down, and I'm kind of going to press the seams on here. I'm going to just press it down on a flat surface. Whoops. Get my tear and tape on there. Okay, there we go. And once you have that, then you can come over and kind of turn it upside down and give that just a little bit of a crease. Okay, so we've got one of those. Next, what we want to do is go ahead and do our other side of our crisscross. So this is again going to support our little liner that we have on the inside of it. And again, it's sticky side in. And I'm going up. It seems like I want to go maybe about 1.5 inches. You've got plenty of cardstock here, so don't worry about exactly what you need, because you'll have plenty. And you want to kind of shape up your basket a little bit here. So again, you have this little X marks the spot on the bottom, and that's just going to hold our liner. So now we're going to take one of these jumbo liners just to kind of show you where it's going. And see, it's going to be so great. Okay, but before we put the liner in, I'm going to come here and kind of get those pressed a little bit. There we go. Okay, so now we're going to make the handle. And I like a nice big handle because you never know what I might want to put in it. This way, if I have a little taller chocolate Easter bunny that actually ends up with it, I've got plenty of room. Let's get this off here. There we go. And again, on the handles, I'm putting the tear and tape on top of the designer series paper. All right, and then I'm just going to find where the seam is at here. And you know, you can make that seam be in the back or the front, wherever you like it. And put the handle. And what you can do is take a bone folder and kind of break down that just a little bit. Probably would recommend doing that. That's so easy. It is so easy. I can't believe it. And put our little jumbo cupcake liner in there. And it's the easiest basket in the world. So every Easter basket needs a little Easter grass. And what I did is I took I think this is the Fresh Fit, no, this is the Berry Burst, excuse me, color. That's in the Sweet Soiree Ready Shreddy pack. And so I'm going to take some of the Ready Shreddy out. And this color just married perfectly with the rich razzleberry Stampin' Blends. Couldn't have been any more perfect. And as we know, a little bit this goes a long way. And what I liked about this Ready Shreddy is that there's a lot of silver accents in the specialty designer paper too. And so you could have chosen, you know, any of the other ones that had silver and used the silver Ready Shreddy. Awesome. So with that same designer series paper and then the markers, I punched out a 2-inch circle with a 2-inch circle punch, some of that designer series paper, and colored it. And then I used the Starburst punch and copper foil paper to punch out the Starburst punch, and did a little heat embossing with the stamp set Sweet Little Something, Happy Easter, and put that behind it. I've added 2 dimensionals, and I think I'll have that reside just about, whoops, put it here on the front more. Cute. And then I just found some Easter eggs. These are caramel filled. Cute, cute, cute. So now it just doesn't get any easier than that. You have, you know, a couple of layering pieces to make the circle, a couple of layering pieces to make the handle, some scrap crisscross on the bottom, and jumbo liners. I hope you enjoy watching this easy Easter basket and that you give it a try. Happy crafting, everybody. Bye-bye.